Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be providing you the solution of data without the degree arcade challenge, ramp up's last lab, that is use Google Forms with Google Sheets. Okay, before starting solution, I simply want to inform you that I already uploaded the solution of previous 4 labs. ये जो हमारी पहले की 4 labs हैं, इन सबका solution मैंने provide कर दिया है, and I already uploaded the solution of this first lab of defeating the SQL queries, that is Big Lake Quick Start. इस lab का solution भी upload कर दिया, that you can access by simply clicking on the I button on the top right corner. जैसे आप ऊपर I button पे क्लिक करेंगे, आप सारी lab का solution access कर सकते हैं. Okay, so without wasting time, start this lab, click on this and wait for the page to be loaded up. And the most amazing part is, with the help of this lab, we can easily learn how you can use Google Forms. आप Google Forms में को Google Sheets के साथ कैसे handle कर सकते हैं, वो इस lab से सीख सकते हैं. Okay, so that would be an interesting lab. So without wasting time, we start this lab. Wait for the credentials. After that, simply right click on open Google Drive and open it in private window or in incognito mode. हम Drive में अपनी Google Drive में access करेंगे, sign in करेंगे. You know that email ID will be automatically pasted up. Simply click on the next button. We need the password. Password चाहिए होता है, email ID अपने आप आती है. Okay, so copy this password. Come back to here, paste the password, click on the next button and wait for it to get load. Click on the I understand button. It's simply a welcome message and we get logged into our Google Drive with the student email ID that is provided to us. Okay, here we need to create a new Google form. Just first of all, click on the new button and create a new Google form. Okay, so wait for it to appear. Click on the new and click on the Google Forms and create it. It will redirect you to the next page or next tab that would be of Google Forms. Okay. सो इट्स अ डिफॉल्ट टेम्पलेट. अगर आप गूगल फॉर्म्स में वेबसाइट में लॉगिन करेंगे तो कई सारे टेम्पलेट्स मिलते हैं, लेकिन ये एक डिफॉल्ट टेम्पलेट है. ओके, सो सिंपली क्लिक ऑन द नो थैंक्स बटन. वी नीड टू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल चेंज द अनटाइटल्ड और द टाइटल ऑफ दिस फॉर्म. सिंपली कम बैक टू हियर, स्क्रॉल डाउन and copy this name, that is on the rise bakery survey. Okay, so copy it very carefully. Don't copy any extra spacing. अगर extra spacing आप copy कर लेते हैं तो आपका पूरा task जो है बेकार जाएगा. Okay, so first of all remove this whole name and paste the name that we copied. Okay, now we need to paste the description. For the description, copy this whole. Once again, don't copy the full stop. आखिर में जो full stop है उसे copy नहीं करना है. Come back to here. Click on this form description and paste the description. After that, we need to create some questions. So scroll down. So the first question will be the first name which is required. So copy it very carefully. Come back here and click on this. Remove this untitled question and paste the name that we copied. After that, you will automatically see this will become the short answer. अगर आपका short answer नहीं बना होता है, then click on this drop down menu and from here select the short answer. Okay. So in this form, we need to create some more questions. Now copy this question, that is the last name. Copy it very carefully. Come back here. Click on this plus icon to create a new question. Paste the name that we copied or the question. Once again, make sure that it is selected as a short answer. Now come back to it. Scroll down and copy this email address. Come back to here. Click on this plus icon. We need to create email address section. From here, we will select short answer. Come back to here and we need to select this phrase. Copy it very carefully. And this would be a multiple select question. So simply click on this plus button, paste the question, and we need to add some options. Come back to here, copy the options one by one carefully. आपको एक एक करके ध्यान से options copy करने हैं. So I will do it very quickly and fast forward the video from here. Paste the option, then come back to the lab and keep doing the same with all these options. Okay. You can see I already uploaded or added each and every options that is required, and make sure ये check boxes पे selected हो, or if it's not selected as a checkbox, then simply click on the drop down button and select checkbox from here. Okay, after that simply come back to here, scroll down and click on the check my progress. You will get the green tick in this task. Please ensure you have created the. Okay, so let's see. It's throwing error because we missed a question, that is this one. We need to copy this question also and make it happen. Come back to here, click on this plus icon. एक question हमसे miss हो गया था, paste करेंगे यहाँ पर and make sure it will be the short answer. Yes, it should be a short answer. So come back to here, click on this and select short answer from here. After that, come back to here. Make sure कोई extra spacing ना हो, इसमें मुझे extra spacing लग रही है तो मैं check कर लूँगा. देख सकते हैं extra बिकॉज new line थी यहाँ पर, तो हमें पहले इसको remove करना होगा. उसके बाद हम यहाँ पर आएंगे and click on the check my progress. So make sure there would be no extra spacing, no extra commas. Let's try it 1 to 2 times. Let me try to save it. Let's see. Okay, so the only problem that we are making, or the error that we are making, is that in the form, the name of the form, actual form, is not changed to this on the rice bakery survey. यहाँ पर untitled form ही लिख के आ रहा था, जबकि हमने अपना फॉर्म नेम चेंज कर दिया था. तो उसको अपडेट करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ा, मुझे इस पर क्लिक करना पड़ा और अपने आप जो है हमारा नेम जो है अपडेट हो गया. जब तक आपका यहाँ पर नेम इस तरीके लिख के नहीं आया, till you see the name like this of the form, till then try to click on this, or you can reload the page till you get the name of the form like this. Okay, once you get the form name like this, click on the check my progress. You will get the green tick. Also make sure you add a full stop at the end. आपने description box में when you were pasting the description, add the full stop at the end and make sure फिर भी अगर कोई error आ रही हो तो आप देख लें किसी में भी कोई extra spacing नहीं होनी चाहिए. इस बात से बहुत बार error आती है. Okay, head towards the second task. And the second task, we need to paste our responses or submit our responses. So first of all, we need to copy this and we need to paste it under the first name. So simply come back to it, click on this preview button and here we need to submit our responses. Okay, so wait for it to get load. Paste the name, simply click on this. Okay, accept it. Paste the name that we copied. Now come back to the lab, copy the last name, that is Williams, copy it very carefully, come back to here, paste it here, come back to here. This time we need to copy the email address, so copy it carefully. आप पूरी कॉपी करेंगे इसे, ध्यान से कॉपी करेंगे. Come back to here, paste it under the email address, paste it. Come back to here, copy the next. Come back to here, paste it. Let's see, it's the option type that will be basil and with eggs and cheese. Okay, so we only need to select basil with eggs and cheese in this. Scroll down, come back to here, and we need to copy this 5 a.m. to 3 p.m. and paste it here. Okay, after that click on the submit button, wait for it to get submit. Simply come back to here. After that, to provide a second sample, we need to click on submit another response, and then we need to repeat the step 2 and 3 for the following further information. तो हमें क्या करना होगा, फर्स्ट नेम फिर से लिखना होगा, लास्ट नेम ऐसे करके ये 2 बार हमें अपना रिस्पॉन्स सबमिट करना है. तो मैं जल्दी से कर देता हूँ, यहाँ से मैं वीडियो को फास्ट फॉरवर्ड कर दूंगा. उससे पहले बता देता हूँ, अनदर रिस्पॉन्स सबमिट करने के लिए हमें क्लिक करना होगा सबमिट अनदर रिस्पॉन्स, एंड आफ्टर दैट वी विल फिल द आंसर दैट इज गिवन टू अस अंडर हियर. ओके, तो मैंने एक रिस्पॉन्स और सबमिट कर दिया. उसके बाद फिर से हमें एक रिस्पॉन्स सबमिट करना होगा जो कि इन डिटेल्स के लिए, जो हमें पैरामीटर्स गिवन है. सो वी नीड टू क्लिक ऑन द सबमिट अनदर रिस्पॉन्स वंस अगेन एंड गिव द रिस्पॉन्सेस लाइक दिस गिवन टू अस. ओके, so I have submitted all the 3 responses. After that, we are done with the task 2. We can move to the task number 3, and let's see, we need to analyze our survey in the sheets. So for that, we need to link our Google form with the spreadsheet. So for that, simply come back to here, to the lab, and come back to the original form. Here, click on this settings button, click on this responses, and from here click on the link to sheets. We need to link it to the sheet. Click on the create button, and you will see a new tab will be get open. Wait for it, and that would be of docs or the Google Sheets. Okay, and you will see some 3 data that we give the input. जो भी हमने 3 responses submit किए थे वो यहाँ पर 3 data आ गए हैं. So first of all, we need to copy this whole sheet. So simply click on this green drop down button at the top bottommost, and click on the duplicate button to create duplicate file or sheet. Once you are in the copy sheet, simply what we need to do, come back to the lab to get the green tick in this task. Click on the check my progress, you will get the green tick in this task. Okay, you can see assessment is completed. Now we need to select the G1 cell and type this here. So copy it very carefully. Come back to the sheets. Select the G1 cell, that is this one. Make sure you selected the correct cell. Paste the name that we copied. Paste it here. Now come back to the lab. Copy this whole formula very carefully from equals to the last. आपको इसे ध्यान से copy करना है, and make sure you paste it under the G2 cell. Okay. So come back to the sheet. Select the G2 cell. Paste the formula that we copied. After that, click on this blue big box. You will see a plus icon, and drag it to the third row, and you will see automatically some data gets loaded. Okay, come back to here, scroll down, keep scrolling, and now we need to copy this name, and make sure you didn't copy any extra spacing. Copy it very carefully, and we need to paste it under the H1 cell. So come back to here, paste it under the H1 cell here. Now come back to here and copy this formula. Copy it very carefully. ध्यान से copy करेंगे, and we need to paste it under the H2 cell. Okay, so select the H2 cell and paste it here, and you will see again some value, and we need to again go to the blue box. You will see a plus cursor or plus icon, and we need to select the left click on the mouse and drag it to the third cell and release it, and you will see some values get automatically loaded. After that, simply come back to the lab, click on the check my progress. You will get the green tick. In the task 3, you can see assessment is completed, and now we need to head towards the 4th task. So in the next task, what we need to do, simply come back to the console and open the form, Google form, and come back to the questions. And first of all, we need to remove the required that is typed here. So first of all, remove it for both the first name and the last name. Remove it very quickly and carefully. After that, we actually need to make it required by clicking on this, enable it. Same for this, enable it. After that, click on this settings button. Scroll down to the topmost, click on this default question default, and enable this make questions required by default. Okay, simply come back to the questions, and now scroll down to the email address, select it, click on this 3 dot icon, click on this response validation. After that, from number select text, and from the contents click on email. Okay, simply come back to here. Let's see, keep scrolling, and now we need to do this with the another response validation. So simply come back to here and scroll down, select this, click on this 3 dot icon, click on this response validation. From here we need to select at least, select at most, we need to change it to the at most, and type the number here 3. After that, simply what we need to do, come back to here, click on the check my progress. You will get the green tick in this task also. You can see assessment is completed, and the 5th task is our last task. Okay, so I towards it quickly. So in the next task, what we need to do, first of all, copy this whole, copy it very carefully, come back to the sheet or the form, scroll down, select this whole question, remove it, paste the new question that we copied, and make sure you remove any extra spacing and extra lining if you saw any. And from the short answer, select the time. Okay, now we need to add one more question. Click on this plus icon, come back to here, copy this question very carefully, copy करेंगे ध्यान से इसे, don't need to copy any extra spacing, paste the question here and make sure you select the time here also again. Now scroll down and we need to, okay, first of all we need to change from time to multiple select or the check boxes. Okay, तो हमें मल्टीपल ऑप्शन यहाँ पर गिवन करने हैं, इसलिए हमने चेक बॉक्स सेलेक्ट किया. मैं एक एक करके जो हमें ऑप्शन गिवन है ये सारे एक एक ऑप्शन में ऐड करूंगा, तो यहाँ से वीडियो को फास्ट फॉरवर्ड करूंगा. ओके, so now as you can see we added the required options here. So simply come back to here, scroll down to the next task, and first of all copy this afternoon tag treats, copy it very carefully, and we need to create a new session or new section actually. So simply click on this icon to create a new section and remove this whole name, untitled section, paste the new name that we copied. After that click on the plus icon, come back to here, we need to add a new question that is from here to the last, copy it very carefully, come back to here, paste it here, and make sure it is selected to the check boxes. And we need to again copy paste some options. So quickly do this, copy it, and come back to here, paste it under the option number first, and we will do the same for the others. Now you can see I added all the options. After that, click on this three dot, click on this response validation, and from here add the number 3, and let's see, we need to, yes, we need to select at most. Okay, so from this drop down menu we select at most, and here we type the number 3. After that come back to here, scroll down, click on the check my progress, you will get the green tick in the task number 5, which is our last task. You can see assessment is completed in the first try. If you see if it's any error, agar aapko koi error aati hai, then try to do 2-3 times to click on the check my progress, you will definitely get a green tick. Okay, so congratulations, our lab is completed. Click on the end lab button, give the star rating that you want to click on the submit button. You can also leave any additional comment if you want, give the star rating, click on the submit button, come back to the main page to verify whether our lab is actually completed or not. So for that we simply click on this to open the lab, and you will see a green tick beside our lab. It means we successfully completed our lab. Okay, so this is the solution of this lab. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment box or on the Telegram group. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.